Substitutions can completely change a game, bringing fresh legs, new tactics, or just pure magic when a team needs it most. Sometimes one player coming off the bench turns despair into triumph in the biggest moments. Today, we're counting down the 10 greatest substitutions ever in massive matches. From insane comebacks to World Cup glory, you won't want to miss who's at number 1. Let's dive in. 10. Zlatan Ibrahimovic versus LAFC. When a superstar arrives in a new league, it usually takes time to adjust, unless you're Zlatan Ibrahimovic. In his very first MLS game for LA Galaxy against rivals LAFC, Zlatan started on the bench. He came on in the 71st minute with the score at 3-3. What happened next? An unbelievable 40-yard half-volley rocket to make it 4-3, followed by a towering header minutes later to seal a 4-3 win in the derby. In just 20 minutes, Zlatan announced himself to America. As he would say, lions don't compare themselves to humans. Classic Zlatan. Did you really expect anything less? 9. Kevin Prince Boateng versus Lecce. Imagine your team is getting humiliated 3-0 down at halftime. That's exactly what happened to AC Milan against Lecce in 2011. Massimiliano Allegri made changes at the break, including bringing on Kevin Prince Boateng. The decision changed everything. In the next 20 minutes, Boateng smashed home a hat trick to level it at 3-3. Milan went on to win 4-3, and Boateng became the hero of the night. From disaster to dramatic victory, one sub turned the tide completely. 8. Jorginho Wijnaldum versus Barcelona. Liverpool trailed Barcelona 3-0 from the first leg of the 2019 Champions League semifinal. Anfield needed a miracle. With injuries piling up, Jurgen Klopp turned to Jorginho Wijnaldum off the bench. He scored twice in quick succession to make it 3-0 on the night, setting the stage for Divock Origi's winner after that genius Trent Alexander-Arnold quick corner. Liverpool completed the impossible 4-0 comeback, reached the final, and lifted the trophy against Tottenham. Wijnaldum's impact? Absolutely legendary. 7. Tim Krul versus Costa Rica. The 2014 World Cup quarterfinal between Netherlands and Costa Rica went to penalties after 120 minutes of deadlock. In the final seconds of extra time, Louis van Gaal pulled off one of the boldest moves ever. He substituted his goalkeeper, Jasper Cillessen, who'd played the entire match, for penalty specialist Tim Krul. Taller, more intimidating, and a master at mind games, Krul saved 2 penalties and sent the Dutch through. A goalkeeper sub in the last moment of extra time? Genius from Van Gaal that paid off big time. 6. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer versus Bayern Munich. The 1999 Champions League final. Bayern Munich led Manchester United 1-0 deep into stoppage time. United were staring at defeat. Then, in the 81st minute, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer came on as a sub. His fresh energy helped United push forward relentlessly. First, Teddy Sheringham equalized. Then, in the dying seconds, Solskjaer poked home the winner from a corner. Treble secured in the most dramatic fashion imaginable. The baby-faced assassin delivered when it mattered most. Iconic. 5. Gareth Bale versus Liverpool. The 2018 Champions League final was level at 1-1 when Gareth Bale entered the pitch in the 61st minute for Real Madrid. Just 3 minutes later, he unleashed one of the greatest goals in final history, an unbelievable overhead kick that flew into the top corner. Not done yet, Bale scored again with a long-range shot that somehow slipped through Loris Karius. Real Madrid won 3-1, claiming their 3rd straight title. Bale proved that the biggest stage brings out the best in him. Pure magic. 4. Eder versus France. Euro 2016 final. Hosts France were favorites, especially after Cristiano Ronaldo went off injured early. Portugal held firm at 0-0 through 90 minutes, forcing extra time. Then, in the 109th minute, substitute Eder, hardly a household name, picked up the ball 25 yards out, took a touch, and unleashed a low drive into the corner. Portugal shocked the world, beating France 1-0 and winning their first major trophy. Eder became an instant national hero, from underdog to champion maker in one moment. 3. Lars Ricken versus Juventus. The 1997 Champions League final pitted Borussia Dortmund against defending champions Juventus. Dortmund led 2-1, but Juve were pushing hard. In the 70th minute, Ottmar Hitzfeld brought on 20-year-old local lad Lars Ricken. What did he do? Just 16 seconds after coming on, with his first touch, he lobbed the legendary Angelo Peruzzi from way out to make it 3-1. Dortmund held on to win the trophy. Fastest goal by a substitute in Champions League final history at the time. Unbelievable impact. 2. Robert Lewandowski versus Wolfsburg. Bayern Munich were trailing Wolfsburg 1-0 at halftime in 2015. Pep Guardiola sent on Robert Lewandowski to start the second half. What followed was pure destruction. Levy scored in the 51st, 52nd, 55th, 57th, and 60th minutes. 5 goals in 9 minutes, the fastest 5-goal haul in Bundesliga history, the fastest hat-trick, and the first time anyone scored 5 as a substitute. He turned a deficit into a 5-1 rout. Even Guardiola couldn't believe his eyes. Ruthless doesn't even cover it. 1. Mario Götze versus Argentina. The ultimate stage, the 2014 World Cup final against Argentina and Lionel Messi. 0-0 after 90 minutes, extra time underway. In the 88th minute, Joachim Low brought on Mario Götze. In the 113th minute, Götze controlled a cross with his chest and volleyed home the winner. Germany claimed their 4th World Cup, denying Messi in the process. Those boots were later auctioned because of how historic that moment was. When the world was watching, one substitute delivered immortality. There you have it, our top 10 most unforgettable substitutions in huge matches. Which one is your favorite? Did we miss any absolute game changers? Let us know in the comments below. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button with notifications on so you never miss an upload. Thanks for watching. Cheerio!